City leaders and employees have been working tirelessly to get Green Country up and running again. Tulsa Mayor Bartlett has been at the helm of the city's recovery, and he joins us now. And Mayor Bartlett, thanks for being here with us. And crews are cleaning up after the storm. What do you think about how the storm affected us?
Well, it's had a huge effect. I mean, this is an unprecedented storm. We've never seen anything like this in our history, our recorded history. So I think we've done a very good job of reacting to it. I'm very proud of our city employees. I'm very proud of the coordination between all of our departments, but also the county departments, the state highway department, all the different groups that get together to bring this whole thing to an end. It's really working extremely well.
So what is the city's top priority now? I mean, you have ice coming in, we have water main breaks, we have all kinds of things going on after the storm.
Well, one of the main things, we have to be very flexible. We have to be able to move between jobs and this sort of thing. But the main focus is to get people out of their homes, back to a normal life. Get businesses where the employees can go back to where they're working, and just get back a semblance of normalcy. That's where we want to go. Okay, and last night you announced a new strategy to use our city sewage and water employees to help clear the roads, but with all the water main breaks today, over 30, we were talking about, is that plan going to change? It'll change a little bit. What we will do is, as soon as that crew gets off of a water main break, they go right back to removing snow. But to supplement it, we are hiring outside contractors to help us, to bring in more crews, more equipment, as much as we need. So we're in good shape. And you almost have to, because these people have to go home, too, and get some rest. It seems like and just when we get a break and catch our breath, we're going to get hit with more snow. I know it. I know it. It's really something where we're so lucky that these are very dedicated people. Today I was with some firefighters, with some public works department, police department, and they're working hard. They're sleeping on the job, literally, and it's really incredible to watch them. So we're in good shape. And you had mentioned it's nothing like we've ever seen here before. It's historical proportions. So what have we learned from it necessarily? Well, we've learned things that we'll have a very extensive debriefing when it's over with to see what we need to do to improve. We need access to four-wheel drive vehicles. We need to have a better procedure in place to get rid of abandoned vehicles, buses. That's a real problem still. People shouldn't park where they shouldn't park when they're in the way and that sort of thing. But we'll work on that next time. Okay, so it's a laundry list, it seems like, that you learn things as you go. You probably don't realize they come up until they actually do. So schools, kids have been out of school for a long time. So, you've been talking closely with the public schools and kind of seeing when the kids are going to be able to go back, even though they probably don't want to? Well, I think the parents would certainly like to. I'm sure of that. I know that for a fact. I talked to Dr. Keith Ballard, other officials from other school districts, and they're waiting to make that decision, I think, tomorrow. But we're still working on the secondary feeder streets, the collector streets. Many of them go by the schools, and we're working towards restoring at least an open lane to and from those schools. So we'll be ready if they are able to open it. We sure hope they do. And then it melts, and then it refreezes, and it's just kind of never-ending cycle. But fortunately, we have a tremendous amount of salt left. We're in good shape there. So if it does freeze again, we'll take care of it. Here we go. We certainly wish people, remind them to drive carefully and stay home if they can. Okay. Well, we know you've been pretty busy, and we appreciate you taking the time to come join us today. Glad to do it. Thank you very much. All right.